I mean, just 4 years ago, they were denying that they were spying on anybody without warrants. Now, it's bloody toilet attendants. It's some 21-year-old bimbo that I've got to bow down to. I got to lick her boots. It didn't matter what one of the checkouts I went to of 8 or 9 different car rental places. All of them were Jack Bauer now. And she said, I'm afraid the computer's locked up. I'm going to need to charge you, but I promise later that I'll go and charge them. Okay? And I knew right then, I could tell, she had this demonic look on her face. She was going to show me. And I knew I would get the money refunded, which I did from History Channel. I said, okay, here's my card, here's my stuff. She hit me and hit me hard. Didn't charge them, charge me. She showed me she is God. She is master. She is the Soviet. She is the East German. She is the scum. She is the armies of weak, pot-bellied trash that now run this country. By pot-bellied, she wasn't pot-bellied. She was a smart, good-looking little number. Her soul was pot-bellied. And she'll be hurt bad. She'll get the news that she can't have kids when she's 30. I guarantee you that woman takes every vaccine they roll out. She does have kids. The statistics are way up. Every form of cancer, diabetes, and she'll go in and fry her kid with radiation, every drug imaginable. She'll lower that kid in the ground. And she'll go to her grave worshiping New World Order, worshiping evil, worshiping everything ugly. To be ruled over by scum and trash and people that in a free society, no one would like them. No one would want to be around them, and the government knows that and is just forming an army of trash, an army of filth, an army of control freaks pressing on the nerve of power, and we have to put up with it, and my children live in a country filled with it, and our criminal government, our corporate government is exporting it worldwide. Hiring every foreigner they can because they bring them in. They know the foreigners have been taught internationally to hate America. They then use them internally. They brainwash them against the American people. They have no history of the Bill of Rights or Constitution. The average American is drunk watching football, and they just turn them loose against us. And every little smart bimbo, every little smarty pants control freak, every little smarty pants that couldn't get a job anywhere else, they're getting a uniform. They're getting a power trip. The people in your rooms, that was in the news, at the hotels are now spying on you, digging through your stuff, getting a percentage of the money. They now, for years, have the cable guy, the carpet cleaner. I saw a report this weekend where a guy in California was out with a garden hose, with a garden nozzle that was bronze. I've got the same one in my backyard. You can go to wide stream or small stream. And people saw it and thought it was a gun, and the cops got in a prone position, crouched, and killed him. 3 cops unloaded their clips. 1 shotgun, 2 handguns, and they just said, that's the way it is. And they thanked the citizens. Thank you. It could have been a gun. That guy's dead. And they don't care, man. They do not care one bit. But all the big crimes, all the serious crimes, they're all ignored. All right, we're going to break, and I promise going to your calls. It just tears my guts out. I can't handle it anymore. I mean, it's just so officially corrupt, so obviously evil, so patently and certified and convicted. This system is murderous. I know their agenda, their philosophy, the eugenics, all of it. I know exactly what they're going to do. I know the entire story. I know every part of the play. The whole world is a stage, and each of us players upon it. And I know exactly where this leads. And I know 100% I'm right. I mean, it's like going to a circus and going, that's an elephant. Yeah, it's an elephant. It's like going to the Pacific Ocean and going, there's the Pacific Ocean. There's the moon. There's the stars. Here's the talk show host. Here's a microphone. Here's a computer screen. I mean, it's just obvious to anyone who is not an idiot. Napolitano, see something, say something campaign isn't Big Brother, she told CNN. Oh, well, if she says so, it must not be. Napolitano, pat downs are here to stay. because she's such an unhappy person. Woman arrested at Austin Bergstrom International after refusing enhanced pat-down. It was all a big show for everybody. Pilot punished by TSA for showing wide-open security. U.S. to step up security at hotels and malls. AP. Homeland Security Chief defends airport pat-downs. AP. Missouri National Guard taps inmates. Oh, Stalin and Hitler did it. I told you, they're hiring the felons. Look how... Oh, they really like having fun. All right, I promise your calls are coming up. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Men, take control of your prostate health without the risk of nasty side effects with Prostate Secure. Early detection, regular prostate exams, and PSA tests are a must for men over 40. Listen, if you have symptoms of an enlarged prostate but don't want to take a drug with possible nasty side effects, or if you're over 40, then use Prostate Secure, a natural dietary supplement for men. Prostate Secure is a scientifically formulated blend of clinically significant amounts of natural ingredients. It brings together the most powerful plant sterols like beta-cytosterol and saw palmetto, along with antioxidants such as vitamin D3, resveratrol, and lycopene to support good prostate health, proper urinary flow, function, and more. Check out prostatesecure.com. Order online and save 10% with promo code SAVE10 or call 1-800-239-9432. That's 800-239-9432. Or visit prostatesecure.com. Take control of your prostate health naturally with Prostate Secure.
Is it really possible to get out of debt without payment plans or attorneys? 18 years ago, we developed a program that has made thousands debt-free in just 90 days. It's called Zero Debt in 90 Days, and it works for all credit card debt, medical bills, even collection lawsuits.
When I first joined, I was being sued. So I used the program methods, and after filing one piece of paper, the collection lawsuit was dismissed.
With Zero Debt in 90 days, your success is guaranteed in writing. There is no other program of its kind. Don't be alone when creditors gang up on you. Let our team of experts provide the resources to fight back and stop creditors in only 90 days, guaranteed. Prevent wage garnishments, bank levies, and stop collection calls with our proven program. Call Zero Debt in 90 days now, 800-477-9256, and ask for free information from an expert who also completed our program. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com.
Making the right decisions is a challenge to investors. Are we going to see economic growth, slide into a recession, or at worst, depression? Hi, Ted Anderson from Midas Resources. We all know when a company acts irresponsibly, divesting ourselves in a move towards safety is prudent. When the market becomes volatile, U.S. Treasuries are a safe haven. But what do you do when the U.S. government overextends itself and spends beyond its means? Many investors are turning toward gold as a common-sense alternative to traditional paper investments. Midas Resources has put together a powerful book titled 10 Reasons to Own Gold, discussing costs, benefits, risks, featuring full-color illustrations, weights, and measures. The book is free and can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. Paper investments are dwarfed by gold's 6,000-year history. Discover how gold may be right for you and your IRA by calling 800-686-2237. Whether buying or it's time for you to sell, the book is free. Call 800-686-2237.
Folks, you've heard us talk about Home Gain before. Home Gain is now offering a special promo where you get up to $150 when you buy or sell a home with a Home Gain agent you find through their Find a Realtor program. Home Gain lets you compare realtors anonymously. It's easy. Go to homegain150.com to find and compare realtors anonymously. Enter promo code HOMEGAIN150 and receive up to $150 when you close a deal with a Home Gain agent. Share the Home Gain 150 promo code with your friends via Facebook, Twitter, text, and more. Look for Max, the Home Gain Gorilla, to find out more about how Home Gain is going to pay you. Visit HomeGain150.com today to enter your promo code and get paid for buying or selling a house. That's HomeGain150.com. I'm going to your phone calls now, 800-259-9231. I haven't even begun to get into the news. On the economy, it's also been leaked by WikiLeaks and that The DEA is not a drug-fighting organization. They only fight people that aren't paying their cut into the banks. They fight low-level cowboys for show. They're there to make sure they stay illegal to keep prices up for their owners. That it's a giant global spy network spying on people worldwide and teaching other governments how to spy. Our government, again, is a criminal organization run by offshore corporations teaching the world how to be slaves. Let's talk to Chris in Kentucky. Chris, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Man, I tell you, I don't know. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, it's same here. And I tell you, these stories are just pushing and pushing us to get these TSA, not just for the airports, because now they had last week the, terrorist that was going to terrorize buffets. That story I have not heard much about. It was going to be, to me, another setup, shaking my head, saying this is just like what they're going to do with the underwear bomber.
Well, I mean, look, there are shootings at swimming pools, at movie theaters, at arcades, at horse stables. I mean, do we have to have cops everywhere? Federal toilet attendants, they're not even cops, everywhere because a crime might be committed? I mean, it's a fraud on its face. Yeah,
it is. It absolutely is, and it's just so frustrating that, I tell people, and a lot of people walk away and say, you want to be a slave, go ahead. It's your children.
Well, chances are they've already been recruited by Homeland Security. Think about the average low attention span, low IQ, low self-image, and they get approached by Homeland Security, man, and they're given a little tattletale card. It's over. I mean, they can't wait to run home and tattle on their husband for talking bad about Obama. I'm serious. I mean, these people are gone.
Exactly.
You realize they have built a horde of the dumbed-down people you see in the streets. They've built an army of these people.
They certainly have, and the more the conditioning that goes on and on. Like every year at the Kentucky Derby, we got the military here. What's next? There's something new every year.
And by the way, we've been talking about that for about 8 years. Now they run out with 45 sidearms and tackle people that jump on the field after the winning. They don't send police. They don't send state police. They send the Army. And the message is the Army does security in America. Yeah, the security of the bankers, when they rob you. I mean, look, can't you see how they're gearing up for this and everything is accelerating towards the collapse?
Exactly. And if you look at them the wrong way, you can be tackled and arrested. You're a suspected terrorist. It's giving the wrong look, like you said earlier. It's getting a lot worse. It's not getting any better. People, you got to start waking up.
Well, we've turned into a sycophantic, boot-licking country. That is a large section of the population. And if good people, if intelligent people don't stand up and get really aggressive back in their face, it's over. The good news is I've got an article in my stack about the lobbyist literally going into overdrive, the biggest amount of lobbying money ever spent for the naked body scanners. And they admit in the article it's because of the backlash. And so they know they're in trouble. Okay, so we're actually starting to clean their clocks. They've gone too far. We're going to get this country back, Chris. We don't have a choice, Chris. What else is on your mind?
I just want to say that you're absolutely right, and that's why they're going to continue to keep pulling these false flag tears in order, another incident, and just keep going with this until they eventually try to get these body scanners in public schools, sporting events, or even possibly at Churchill Downs. I mean, I'm not going to fall for this anymore, folks. This is just BS anymore. I'm going to keep going with this, and I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to the county clerks for people and talk to some people there. I'm just that fed up, Alex.
Now, you got to get aggressive. You got to speak to the city council. You've got to... We don't have to do what the fellow did in Romania, jumping off the balcony to get their attention. We need to go and speak out and point out and say the collapse is coming. It's been designed. That's why they put the police state grid in place ahead of it. And so that as this unfolds, our credibility will only rise. That's already happening. But to anyone out there that can understand what I'm saying to them, please make the choice what side you're on. I mean, this is the great challenge, what's happening right now. This is it. This is make it or break it. Let's talk to John in Ohio, then Joseph, Fred, Mike, and others. Go ahead, John.
Hey, Alex. Greetings from Mansfield, Ohio, the former appliance capital of the world until outsourcing hell came here.
Hadn't globalism been great? Hadn't it been good?
Oh, yeah. I wish you would come up here to Ohio sometime, Alex, and go through some of these Rust Belt towns. And I mean, people really, in this country, in other states, they really do not see what outsourcing has done unless they come to some of these places up here.
Well, stay there. I'm going to hold you over. We sent a crew earlier this year to Detroit for an upcoming film on eugenics and depopulation. And it looked like something out of